All right, this week's fantasy picks. I'm a little late to the party, but you know what? You got some amazing value coming at you. You want some good picks? I was out at Bay Hill, talked with Mark Leishman, talked with a number of players, a number of caddies. This is a week that you're going to want to have Mark Leishman on for your DFS lineup. 9,100, it's a steal. Like you heard it here first. Strong value. 11 under was his winning score. Remember 2017? It's already shaping up to be kind of in there. And I know they're late single digits as we've been looking at the leaderboard for most of Friday. But that's a number. It's going to get a lot tougher on the weekend. We're going to see the greens bake out as they did last year. You guys remember? This plays right into Mark Leishman's hands, okay? Growing up in Australia, that's how the conditions were where he was in Melbourne. Like, the way he sees putts and reads putts, it's perfect. Plays into his hands. This is what he's used to his whole life. So you got that. His caddy, Matty Kelly, told me this week that it was about basically harder the iron shots. It's going to be a lot of harder greens to hit out there this week. Really tough ones to get on. His guy's one of the best iron players alive. That's his biggest strength. So you have to like what Mark Leishman brings to the table. He embraces it. And Leishman says, I love this kind of golf. I love how it rewards good iron play. It rewards accuracy coming into the greens. This is that week. Everyone's talking about rough, right? Been way up as much as it's been in 20 years. So this has to be, in my opinion, a pick for you to go with Mark Leishman. He's dialed in. If there's any other questions you have, I mean, think about this. 15th in shots gained putting. So when he's trying to make a run and trying to do well for your lineup, he's going to make the putts out here, okay? And then also 13th shot gain overall. That's not too shabby, right? 7th in birdie average. How about that? As the course gets harder, this guy still knows how to score. That's a massive factor, I think, for Mark Leishman, a very strong iron player. His caddy, Matty Kelly, was telling me that this is something, everything about this place, Mark Leishman relishes. He just enjoys the sightlines off the tee, just the challenge coming into some of these greens down the stretch, 16, 17, 18. They fit his eye really well, and he's pulled off some big iron shots down there to get the win in 2017. So I love Mark Leishman. The other player I'm going to cherry pick here, when you look at the 7,000 range, right at 7,000 or just below, if you had to pick between Taylor Pendrith, who's a rookie on tour, and Lee Westwood, the old grizzled veteran at 7,000. Yeah, they're about the same. Pendrith at 6,900. Who'd you go with? I get the distances with Pendrith. It's easy to go with that. He's got shots gained off the tees a lot better. Okay, I know it's about driving this week. You get hot up on that. No, that's not where you go. Taylor Pendrith is one of my best friends on tour. I interviewed him this week. You don't pick Taylor Pendrith when you got a shot at Lee Westwood, the guy who finished second. He was a 54-hole leader here last year with Bryson DeChambeau in that final group. Yes, he didn't get it done. How is he priced at 7,000? Give me a break. Such a good player. You have to go, in my opinion, with Lee Westwood. 7,000, 54-hole leader. There's so many things that really point to him. You know what? I spoke with him, actually. Yeah? Spoke with Lee Westwood this week, and the big thing with him was this is finally a golf course on the PGA Tour that rewards accuracy off the tee, okay? With the way the rough is up this week, the big thing is it actually rewards you hitting the fairways. Doesn't happen a lot out there when we play longer courses, all about distance these days. Westwood is kind of making a funny there. Took me a while to catch on, but I finally did catch on. He's like, yes, this is refreshing to have this kind of test this week. So his iron play, as we know, one of the best iron players in the world, and he relishes the driving challenge of Bay Hill that we have this week. So I think when you put that all together, all the ingredients together, Lee Westwood at 7,000 is a complete steal on the board. I don't care. You go to any bank, if you put money on him and you don't get some kind of win from this the next couple days, I'll get you some kind of logo. I don't know if you want something. If I was just at Bay Hill there, I'll get you something from the shop. I mean, I will put the bank on Lee Westwood in the way he's playing right now to at least help your DFS lineup with the value he comes in. Unbelievable player. Helen's story, his caddy, said he loves everything about the walk around Bay Hill, the nostalgia. He's a sweater guy too. Arnold Palmer was. All those little things, right, that come into play. Westwood has a lot of confidence right now. He finished second last year, as we know, tied for 42nd in his first American start at Honda, another challenging course. I get it. It's easy. You look at stats, you're not going to see a ton on Lee Westwood coming into this week. Okay, so they didn't easy to avoid him, right? No. This is your big moment right now to make a huge impact in DFS in your leagues or in your as you put a team together for the rest of this week. This is a huge opportunity. Lee Westwood, I cannot say that enough. The guy said told me this course is all about rewarding strong iron play, strong driving. It's refreshing. You never see that. You got to go with Lee Westwood. He's your guy. Take it to the bank. Enjoy. Hope you enjoy the rest of the way at Bay Hill.